Online at WCTCAM.com. Jersey moves fast. Join the show that keeps you one step ahead. Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
7:08, welcome to hour number 2 of Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. It's Bert. Good morning to you. Our contest is coming up. I got some tickets to give away. Cirque du Soleil Volta, your chance to catch the show at the Meadowlands coming up on April 6th. I'll give you the opportunity to call in and take a try at winning those coming up. 17 and fair right now, mid-30s. We'll get a traffic and weather update coming up at 7:15. Well, among the many brand new laws that are on the books in New Jersey, there was some legislation that was passed. They're just signed in by the governor that has to do with the rights of moms and women in the workplace when it comes to breastfeeding. Not being a breastfeeding expert myself, I called upon someone who is. She is joining me now on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline. She is the founder and CEO of Pretty Mama Breastfeeding, which is in New Jersey here and works with moms and works with families. Liz Chang is with us on WCTC. Good morning, Liz. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking the time to talk about this. This is a pretty important issue, Liz, when it comes to new moms who want to be able to raise the baby the way they want to raise their baby, right?
Absolutely. And I applaud all the laws, Governor Chris Christie, the Department of Labor, the federal law, the New Jersey Business Industry Association, the Assembly Democrats, the Senate, the majority, the leaders, and all of them, they finally got together to actually make this pass and make it come true for all the moms and families here in New Jersey.
Yes, finally, it's welcome to the new age for New Jersey, the way the lyrics of the song there go. Now, some of the new provisions of this, Liz, now as an employer, you need to provide a quiet, clean, safe space where a mom can pump breast milk and be able to do that way without having to, be thrown into a bathroom stall like they used to be. That's no longer the case in New Jersey, right?
Absolutely, and that's exactly what moms we're fighting for, and we advocates and professionals in the lactation field, we have been pushing for this for a very long time, but, now it's here, and we're just to celebrate it. Moms have the right to actually go and talk to their employers and talk to them about, I want to take 10, 16 minutes of my time. You don't have to pay me for that time, and I'm just going to do what I need to do. And in a private space that is clean, such as an office, and or a specific lactation room that offers a refrigerator or a chair, and where they can actually express the breast milk and pump. Use their pump and then not be harassed by it.
Yeah, and it's a private space. It's quiet. It's well lit. You don't have to worry about people walking by and staring at you, or you have to use the stall in the bathroom there and worry about if somebody's going to walk in on you. This law is so overdue, Liz. I can't tell you how many years that finally we have something like this on the books. There was a woman who worked here some years ago. She was a new mom, and like every once in a while, I'd see her walk by my office, and I'd hear a door close down the hall. I'm like, where is she going? What is she doing? I know so little, Liz, about life. That reminded me that I know so little about the world around me that's what she was doing, because she needed a private, clean, dry space to do what she had to do for her baby. And now it all makes perfect sense. And I'm glad that this finally happened. This is something that I'm sure you and people that do what you do and your industry have been fighting for this for a long time, right?
Absolutely, but there is just a lot of bureaucracy and a lot of things that go, because the U.S. Department of Labor, along with the New Jersey Business Industry Association, they passed laws that were not fully comprehensible for the employers to take on, and so the employers now have the ability to say to the employee, hey, this is what we have. You are going to get paid for this specific time, but you won't get paid for this other specific time. So that bill needed to just pass a long time ago. It just needed to be clear, and it needed to be able to have a balance between the basic accommodations that which we used to have, but and now with the law that Chris Christie signed, saying that, it is illegal to harass a woman. It is illegal to not provide a clean space, a safe space, and the time, the accommodation for the mom to be able to do this in her privacy. So I'm very excited. We are very excited. There is thousands, millions of people that were sharing for this all over United States. And, it is good for business. It is good for families. The mother is healthy. The baby is healthy. The family is thriving. The mother is not going to have to take off days off from work to do this.
Yeah,
now
it's ridiculous.
The problem is the education. People are not educated well enough to understand that a woman's body was created to actually provide for her offspring, for her family, for her child, and then women need to pump, so often during the day. They need to express milk so often during the day so then they can actually bring the milk and provide it to the baby. Now, this law allows for the mom to bring the child into the workplace. So if the mom works, for example, very close to the daycare, she has the right to bring the baby during her lunchtime, which, for some people it's like, whoa, that's unbelievable. But it's possible.
Yeah.
It is possible. It has been done. As they said, hundreds of moms everywhere in New Jersey and in other states where I also have visited other people, and I've seen it. Moms go out of the way to bring their infant. We're talking about a newborn, a baby that is fully dependent on the mom to be nursed, to be cared for. And so that's the beginnings of life, and we need to respect that and cherish that and celebrate. We need to respect women. And so I applaud the U.S. Department of Labor here in New Jersey, the federal law, the New Jersey Business Industry Association for finally creating the space and allowing this law to pass.
You're 1,000% right, and thank you for clarifying. The way a woman's body was intended to work. There are guys listening to this program for the first time that are saying, "Oh, really? I didn't know that's what they were for. I thought they were for my enjoyment." Thank you so much for clarifying. But this is long overdue, Liz, and finally, I'm happy for moms and for people across our state that we finally have some common sense legislation. I was walking through the Woodbridge Mall a couple weeks ago. There was a mom breastfeeding. I didn't think twice about it. You know what? And there are people that are, why is she doing that there? I don't want to see that. I'm very upset by this. And I want to just say, you know what? Why don't you get with the times? Why don't you open your eyes and realize that this is how life works in case you didn't realize?
Yes, thank you so much for saying that. And it is just so necessary to educate others, to just make them aware that this is the beginning of life. And we women have the right to do what we need to do with our bodies.
You're right, Liz.
No legislation, no federal law, no U.S. Department of Labor, no whoever, no government should impose on a woman and discriminate on a woman, on the family, or how she has to do what she needs to do with her breast and with her breast milk.
You're
and
right.
with her child. So I keep applauding, I keep celebrating this, because this is a really big deal for all of us women that love our children and want to do and protect and provide the way it was meant to be.
Yeah, like it's, people think it's some kind of criminal act or something, which I don't understand. But Liz, talk about Pretty Mama breastfeeding. What are the services you offer, and how does someone contact you about what you provide?
Absolutely. So I have the privilege of be the founder and CEO of Pretty Mama, which is found on the website at www.prettymb.com. And I go to the home. I personally go to the mom's home. If she contacts me on the website or through Facebook or through any way of my social media, I go to her house. I schedule the appointment. I help her at the hospital once she get out of the hospital. So this is an at-home service. And I travel all over New Jersey. I go all the way down to New York City, to Manhattan, and I travel also to Philadelphia.
Wow.
So moms will have to just go onto my website and schedule the appointment, and I'll immediately reach out to them within 12 hours. I will reply to her saying, what do you need? What are the things that I can help you? If she needs to support for the breastfeeding laws and She needs to understand. She needs me to actually write a letter for her to bring to her employee. I can provide that letter for her, explaining to the employer, these are the laws, these are the things that need to go in place at your company. If the company wants to hire me, I can actually go and do a presentation and help out, in terms of set up this space for the lactation mom to go that is clean and safe now under the law.
See, that is perfect. That's perfect, because a business owner that now is under this obligation is saying, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. Well, you know what? Reach out to you, and you've got all the information.
Absolutely. I have all the laws and the information and the paperwork that needs to be put together. And, specifically letting them know these are the times that you need to provide for the mom, for the breaks, and so on. So all this clarification can be done by me through Pretty Mama Breastfeeding, LLC. And they can just reach out to my phone number, which is 908-938-5320, or again, the website, or by email, which is info@prettymb.com. And I'm a Latina. I speak both languages, English and Spanish. I'm a native Spanish speaker. I can do the presentations in the Spanish language to those workers and employees that need the support. You don't have to have less than 50 employees in the company.
Mm-hmm.
It can be any size of company. It can be as 2 employees. You can still have a space available for the mom. So that's my services. I do the home consultations online. I actually teach the mom. I do consultations over the phone and over Skype. So video consultations. The mom don't have to go anywhere. If she just had twins and she had a rough time during birth, I can provide assistance over the phone, counseling over the phone and by video. So parents can reach out to me, and we can do that. We can set up in a way that is very convenient, just using their phone. And just
Awesome.
Talking and getting them information on how to do things, what to do, how to set up a pump, what are the rules and regulations of the state, and so on for going back to work.
Very good. Yeah. Liz Chang, the founder and CEO of Pretty Mama Breastfeeding, thank you for your time this morning. There's a lot of moms who are very happy about this new legislation, and keep up the great work that you're doing as well. And thank you for your time this morning. I really appreciate it. All right?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. This has been a pleasure, and I'm excited, and I'm glad that you're actually making a space for us to talk about this new law. And congratulations to you for what you're doing as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. All right, Liz Chang, my guest. Again, Pretty Mama Breastfeeding. There's some new laws on the books in Jersey. It impacts employers. You might want to reach out to her and find out what